Jack taxied the jet to the parking ramp and initiated the shutdown sequence. The engine spooled down, the high-pitched whine fading into the heavy silence of the night. He popped the canopy release. As the glass rose, the cool air rushed in, but it carried a sharp, acrid smell. It wasn't fuel, it was burnt plastic and singed wiring. His crew chief climbed the ladder, shining a flashlight into the cockpit. He recoiled slightly at the smell.
Major, the avionics bay is hot. Smoke is coming from the panels.
Jack looked down. Waiting at the bottom of the ladder was Lt. Cole Stone, the safety officer. He wasn't smiling.
Leave the gear, Jack. We need to talk in the briefing room.
The squadron briefing room was cold, the air conditioning humming loudly against the quiet tension. Jack sat at the long table, gripping a bottle of water to hide the slight tremor in his hands. Lt. Cole Stone didn't throw the report. He slid it carefully across the smooth table surface. It stopped right in front of Jack.
We checked the airframe,
Stone said, his voice calm.
The F-16 is built for stress and she held up. No bends, no cracks. Physically, the jet is combat ready.
He tapped the paper with his index finger.
But the electronics? Dead. The flight control computer is fused into a solid block. It looks like a lightning strike hit it from the inside out. Here is what I don't understand, Jack.
Stone continued, locking eyes with him.
Captain Miller reported you pulled an abrupt 90-degree turn. A sharp maneuver, but within limits. But you didn't call abort then. You leveled off. You flew straight for another 10 seconds. And then you panicked and aborted.
Stone leaned forward.
If the turn was the problem, why the delay? What happened in those 10 seconds, Major?
Jack rubbed his temples. The withdrawal from the blue energy was hitting him hard now, manifesting as a splitting migraine behind his eyes. The turn was just the first symptom, sir, Jack lied, trying to keep his voice steady. The stick felt heavy, causing the snap turn. I thought I regained control. But then the real surge hit. My HUD scrambled. The radar went white. I was flying blind. I didn't abort because of the turn. I aborted because my systems died. The door opened, and Colonel Vance walked in. The room felt smaller with the commander's presence. He looked at the melted component on the table and nodded.
It tracks,
Vance said, looking at Stone.
We are detecting high-altitude electromagnetic interference across the entire sector tonight. Radars are glitching everywhere. It matches the surge that killed Jack's computer. It's an environmental anomaly, Stone. The pilot made the right call.
Vance turned to Jack.
You're cleared for the flight roster tomorrow, Major, but get some sleep. You look like hell.
Yes, sir. Jack stood up, hiding his relief, and walked out of the briefing room. Stone watched him go, still tapping his finger on the clean maintenance report. He accepted the commander's order, but his gut told him the interference wasn't weather. Outside, the night air was cold. Jack checked his wrist. The veins were normal again. He had survived the mission and the interrogation, but the war was just beginning. Word number 1, avionics, spell, Avionics. Definition, electronics as applied to aviation, such as flight computers and radar. In the story, the smoke was coming from the avionics bay of the F-16. Word number 2, overrule, spell, Overrule. Definition, to reject or disallow by exercising superior authority. In the story, the commander decided to overrule the safety officer's suspicions. Word number 3, raster, spell, ROSTR. Definition, a list or plan showing terms of duty or leave for individuals in an organization. In the story, despite the incident, Jack was put back on the flight raster.